I think just check that's going. Oh yeah, I think we're up and running. Okay. Good evening again. I'm just going to run through. I said I was going to do this every week, coming up to some shows in the summer. So I'm going to try and carry on as I said I would. I was going to do it once a week, but I've missed it for probably about 2 weeks. I've done one on Facebook. Just make sure my volumes are down here. Just mute that. Yeah, I've done one on Facebook. And one on Instagram, but I don't know if it even worked. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to run through some songs and just tell me what ones you like, what ones you don't like, whether they work. I've got some shows lined up. I've got another one to add to that list of shows already lined up, and that is the England Renaissance Fair, which is the bank holiday, August bank holiday. So I'm going to be walking around dressed as a Tudor tradesman and performing songs, tradesman type songs. Anyway, let's see if I can, because I haven't really played, so I've been writing a new album, so I haven't really sort of played any of these songs for a couple of weeks. So this is going to be like a test of trying to sort of play them and remember them and see if I've sort of like got them fixed in my head. Darkness abandons the land. A blanket is drawn as it fades. As the light hits the clouds, they glad. And over the buildings he breaks. Through windows he peeks under blinds. On cold ground he falls, and into our sleep-weary eyes another day under him calls. The sun, we pray that he shines and gives us a full day of work, and long may he reign in the sky, so enough of a wage we can earn to ponder the Maker's design. And our place in the line. The strings sounding a bit dull, but that's all right. I think I need to change them at some point. I noticed that there's a lot of dirt coming off on my fingers. This next one is Like Natural Materials Do, which was released maybe 2 weeks ago or something. And yeah, it's about the overuse of synthetic materials in building. In bags and on pallets, tons of materials weigh. In sprinters and transits come the trades together to make something so lovely as the house that you sit in today. The house that you sit in today. The height of fashion they want you to emulate from influencers on TV and in cyberspace. Caught in the frenzy, all kinds of inspired they'll claim. They're all kinds of inspired they'll say. But when it comes down to spending a pound, it seems they don't want to pay up. They want the look, but they don't want to put their well-being before their craft. In money they put all their trust. So fill the whole house with plastics and mastics and goo. Breathe in the gases, swim in a chemical suit. They won't satisfy like natural materials do. Let me finish like natural materials do. This next one is for the scaffolders, the roguish, piratical. That means like a pirate. Lawless scaffolders. First we'll drop the base plates and set the standards out. I might have to sing a bit higher. First we'll drop the base plates and set the standards out. Couple to a ledger and transoms to make them stout. Raise it up and brace it one platform at a time. And soon enough we'll build a bloody platform in the sky. So come boys, let's fill up the truck before we go. With a heave and a hoe we'll be hitting the road. And the wind it may blow like a terrible tempest. This tower must stand up to weather and wear. And we'll drink and we'll smoke and meet ladies who'll tempt us. And their only true love is the rarest of air. Far up there the birds on our arms will protect us. And even to catch us the law don't go there. So come boys, let's fill up the truck for the next job. With a heave and a hoe we'll hit the road again. So come boys, let's fill up the truck before we go. With a heave and a hoe we'll be hitting the road. Next. Okay, let's try in good health and safety. In good health and safely, not health and safety. nowadays, before your tools come out, they have to bore you with some rules and regulations. Tell you what you can and can't do, order you about what to wear, like they're school and they're the matron. Our lack of fear they did exploit in centuries gone by, cheerily building bridges, banks and boats to sail in, while dads would bring their kids for apprenticeships on sites. Someone got rich off the risks we were taking. They dug up the earth, poisoned the air and the sea, got us to do the dirty work, then blamed us. The past's another country, I'll spare the pleasantries. It's always been about their wealth and status. So however you reject the type of world they want to make, you'll have to face the fire's flames eventually. I don't have to tell you, I know you would anyway. Make sure you do it in good health and safely. They don't love our home, so I won't pray for these elites. They're cheap, they don't like to shell out for labour, trying to run the globe, importing slaves to do the deed. These rules protect the investments they're making. I know you know they're not doing it because they've changed. They don't want anyone having a claim up. They no longer test us on the knowledge of our trades. The only thing they're testing is our patience. It's all a load of bollards in the common sense, so ignore whatever you can get away with. And if you have to abide, do it to your best. If it's not your time and money you're wasting. So however you reject the type of world they want to make, you'll have to face the fire's flames eventually. I don't have to tell you, I know you would anyway. Make sure you do it in good health and safely. I'll try A Tall Tale, which is a song about a carpenter who has an encounter with an elf. It's a bit supernatural, a little bit spooky. So I'll do it while it's still light so that you don't all get scared by the spooky story. I think I need to have a tune up, hold on. I can hear something's out. That'll do. Merrily, though well schooled, was prone to laziness. He'd sit about all afternoon while others labour did, instead of joining timber as he was paid to be. He'd while away his precious time in the land of dreams. The master joiner, seeing how idle was the boy. In anger did curse and swear, merely he'd unemployed. Passing at that moment, a kindly fairy bid to himself, tonight this poor human I shall assist. Vengeance is coming to those who curse and swear. In anger at others, if a silly be aware. Well rested from slumber, merely punched the clock, and on his bench he found someone had finished half his jobs. The boss was pleased but curious, merely he was not, as to how his work had been completed when he'd gone. Whilst tidying his bench, a tiny set of tools he found, and into his pocket dropped before the day was out. That evening to the workshop bound the fairy, keen to graft, but not one of his tools he found where he'd left them last. Vengeance is coming, someone has to pay. No men have stolen Seeley's tools and ever got away. Early the next day, the fairy lay in wait. To merely he questioned, friend, did my tools you take? Innocence he feigned, but lie you cannot to the face. Merely he answered when the fairy asked his name. Well, merely vengeance be upon you should you fear. The fairy warned, but merely yawning cursed the kindly imp. It's mine own eyes that lie, for little people don't exist. The fairy raised a wicked smile, then he disappeared. Merely the dreamer, not a lesson learned, was kipping in the woodshed as daily he did ever. While he slept, the shed came crashing down to earth, and gasping his last breath beneath it, this is what he heard. Vengeance will come to those who don't behave. No men have cursed the Seeley court and ever after thrave. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that one. I like doing that one. I like the song a bit. I like it's like epic storytelling. I like the chords. Very nice. hope everyone else likes it. What are we at now? We're at 20 minutes, so that's like a 20-minute set there. So I'll do White Van Man, and then I'll do like another one, just like a freebie. Pedestrians distracted by devices they call smart, drinking fancy coffee through a tiny little spout, riding Shanks's pony while lonely drivers pout. The white van man trundles on. They're riding rented vehicles in tracksuits or t-shirts, pretending they're celebrities in traffic getting worse, while cyclists in lycra kick their cars and F and curse. The white van man trundles on. Call us names and try to shame us. Shake your fist and try to blame us. You're the ones who need to wake up. The white van man trundles on. In electric Cooper cars, thinking you're on top, driving the whole country into the ground for a bob. A slave to corporations who couldn't give a toss. The white van man trundles on. We're restoring houses, flooring walls and roofs. We're building homes to live in, to last the whole life through. We're doing something fruitful, can the same be said by you? The white van man trundles on. Call us names and try to shame us. Shake your fist and try to blame us. You're the ones who need to wake up. The white van man trundles on. It's just a screen that loads of people think usefully works for putting text on. It's just a screen that shows up everything, including dirt and your projections. Now, one more. Once that's 23 minutes 40 seconds. One more. What have we got that I can't mess up, and that's also a good song. I should probably do Bad Boss, which will be the next single. Thinks about the cash. With workers he is rash, with customers he's brash. His worker is slapdash, the bad boss. There's never a clear plan, no one understands. It's very badly ran, it's like he doesn't give a damn. The bad boss. No matter the complaint, the bad boss is on your case. He'll throw it back your way, he'll never share the blame. No way. You can can be the hardest working, the most impartial person, but the bad boss will always make you pay. His tape measures in half, his pencil isn't sharp. There's anger in his stance from the moment the day starts. The bad boss. Gingerly they ask, in case he gets knocked, so nothing gets discussed and all his problems are enlarged, like his heart. If you don't set a good example, everybody just follows your lead. If money is the only thing that drives you, that will be the reason they will leave. No matter the complaint, the bad boss is on your case. He'll throw it back your way. He'll never share the blame, no way. So if you're the hardest working, the most impartial person, and though you may be irked, you never lose your virtue, the bad boss in the end will pay. So we're only at 27 minutes. Still, we've got another time for another little track. This is for a 30-minute set, remember? So I don't know how many 30-minute sets I'll get to do. Probably just 20 minutes for now. What's another one that takes up a little bit of time? That's a bit long, that one. Maybe Drum Up a Brew. This is quite a good one. Drum Up a Brew. I want you all to raise your brew in the air for this one. It's 10 minutes to tell the nipper to drum up a brew, drum up a brew. My mouth is as dry as a Bedouin shoe. Drum up a brew, drum up a brew. One lump or two and a drop of cow juice. Drum up a brew, drum up a brew. Mashing wet the leaves, scald the pot through. Drum up a brew, my old mate. Nowadays everyone's drinking coffee, exotic its flavour supposedly. Bitter and dark, roasted her beans, but there's no one as lovely as Rosie Lee. Rosie Lee, Rosie Lee, her wisdom is liquid that flows with ease. Rosie Lee, Rosie Lee, no better throat wetter exists. It's 10 minutes to tell the nipper to drum up a brew, drum up a brew. A whistling Ansel, the clink of a spoon. Drum up a brew, drum up a brew. Toby in your hand, form an orderly queue. Drum up a brew, drum up a brew. Who will be mother? I think it suits you. Drum up a brew, my old mate. Cup of tea song. So maybe time to have a cup of tea and yeah, if you've got any gigs for me, let me know. And if you can come along to any of the gigs listed there, then that would be good as well. So yeah, nice one, fellow tradies and fans of trades. See you soon.